Alright everybody, so I'm going to make a brand new Auxy song just to show you how I do things. I've had a few people ask for tutorials, so I'm going to try to do one here before your eyes. So usually I'll start with some kind of synth just to get some kind of riff going, and then I'll add drums and bass. So let's see what I can do. So right here it says 1 bar. You can change that to 4, and then obviously, but I usually start off with 1 narrow. Instead of 8 notes, it just switched it to 16th. So 1 and 2 and, or 1 E and let me see, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and then, or maybe that's 30 seconds, I don't know. Yeah, this is 16 and that's 30-second notes, so you can get those really quick, you know, hi-hats and stuff like that. And then this obviously changes it to triplets, triplet, 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 triplet. And soft does what it says. Instead of just a loud instrument or a drum beat, you can soften it. So here we go. Usually you can start off, you know, just something simple. That's cool. I like that. And I could just do a kick drum on top of that. So there's a basic beat and rhythm. I'm just gonna so I'll usually add on to what I have there by using the bars. So I like that, but maybe I'll add a tail at the end of it or something. So maybe I'll let that go 3 bars and then change the last one so it's not so boring. So I'll show you how I do that. I'll take 1 bar, switch to 2, and add a tail at the 2nd bar, and then double that up to 4, or like I said, do 3 and then 4. So there we go. So you got a nice little tail that says that bar's ending, or that section. And the cool thing is, like, to build this, you know, the song, I'll just take that and duplicate it, and then add more parts to it to, you know, start building the rest of the percussion. Alright, so, and you can change those to 4 bars too. That way everything's kind of equal. So here's how I'd start the song. So as you saw, I just dragged that over to, you can drag them to different instruments and they'll copy. I was trying that with the drums earlier, but I forgot you have to drag it to a different section or instrument. So, you know, a lot of songs will have like the bass will match the guitar, or vice versa. You can do that with these songs, but obviously you may want to be more elaborate. But for this, you can have all the same pattern, but different instruments, obviously. So I'll show you how that sounds real quick. Piece of crap. So there's something simple right there. Bass, I usually try to change it up, do like root notes or whatever. But anyways, I would do something different with the bass. Let me try to figure that out. Running low on video time, so I might have to edit this. Alright, so I'll probably want to change that bass to do something more. Or actually, I'll change this. boom, goes with the other beat right here. A little riff, and then a cool tell. Yeah, there we go. That's such a cool bass line that maybe you can start the song off with that now. Probably do a more straightforward drum beat. So just add some hi-hats. Maybe a little drum fill right here. So there's the basics to a song. I mean, you saw how I kind of started it with this, but then after I added different riffs with the bass line, I thought that was cool. So after you keep developing your song, that kind of determines, you know, the arrangement you want to do. And obviously I would try to add, you know, different sections, you know, bridge or chorus, verse, and all that. So but that's the basics to how I start my song. So maybe I'll add to this, maybe not. We'll see. Let me know. Alright, I'm back on the same song. Haven't changed anything, but as you can see, I started it from scratch, the way everything comes up default. So I'll show you what those at least these riffs sound like with different instruments. So we got that cool bass line. So maybe here I'll see how this sounds but with a different. Yeah, highness is always a really good one. I like how that sounds. And egg also, but that kind of might sound too similar to this. No. Cool little ending there. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. You can do a whole song out of that, or like I said, try to come up with something different for a bridge or something. But those are little simple things I do to elaborate on a riff. Like I said, I'll take one bar and stretch it out, put a tail, do this and that. So you kind of have the same underlying sound or sequence to a song throughout it. But then, like I said, just doing the different instruments. I mean, this bass will sound totally different with like elevator. I like the funky sound with twig, but elevator obviously is way more powerful and electronic sounding. So with these other two that I changed, I mean, this would sound pretty electronic here. So let's hear how this would sound. So there's a little example of how you can just go back and forth, use the same riffs with different drum beats, and create, you know, suspense or a build up or even an ending. So I don't know. I mean, I think that's enough for a little tutorial on how I do songs. I really haven't made a lot of complete songs in the last little while here, but I got the itch again, so maybe I'll put out a new song here in a week or two. But please let me know what you think of this, if it helps, and please subscribe.